Kandinsky is the Russian art philosopher. So in his book, The Spirituality of Art, he said something that men of today are going back to forgotten times to be able to solve problems of today. And so it simply means we had things that were taken away or that were abandoned. I know we didn't have a lot of oral writing form, or we didn't have writing form, but we always were written in symbols. So, and of course, all languages at first was written, or all communication form, all form of communication was symbols before. So we need to find these things. We need to find the things that we've left behind. And when I mentioned engineering, we had it. We had community. We had calendars. We had system. We had governance. We had decentralized system of governance. We had the Umuna, the OB. So we had things working for us, you know. So we need to go back and look at the possibilities of redefining these things, taking some of these principles and bringing them, maybe just opposing them with the era that we're living, and what do we need? What do we need for the future? The movie Black Panther, one of the beautiful things about that Black Panther is it gave the Africans some sense of heroism. So I began to think about what would it be if we have a Nubian portrait of heroes of African image. How do we construct that? How do we fuse in our traditional symbols into robotics? Africans had something locked in our gene, and it's beginning to come out again. Whatever civilization it was, it is inside. It is inside how we're making music today. It is inside how we're also trying to make our movies. It is inside us how we're trying to make our art. So it's like Africans are beginning to wake up to that thing that, look, I mean, we had these things, you know, like we were growing up, we all had this thing that if you can see it, you can become it. So we need to begin to imagine. We need to begin to imagine or construct our image. The Igbo man needs to be aware of where the times are going. He has to be ready for technology, science. Creativity is something that we are born with freely. Almost every Igbo person is a creative. You know, like I always say, we have to be intentional. It is a new world. It is the age of imagination. It is the age of creativity. The Igbo thinkers, the Igbo lawmakers, whoever they are, the stakeholders, we need to start doing something to position ourselves in the future. As much as technology is going to still be there, but you need to not lose your identity in the process. And so how do we fuse these two things? How do we take what we have to position ourselves with where the world is going? And this thing doesn't just happen. People sit back and plan it, construct it, and they're intentional. So we need to find a roadmap, probably. Yes, just have a roadmap to the future of the Igbo man. That kind of thinking, we need to start thinking like that.